Yeah, greetings, great Biafrans, lovers of freedom, IPOB, one family, IPOB. We welcome every one of you to this today's broadcast, the Herald of the Coastal Region of Biafra land. This is a platform that was put together by the Herald, the Biafrans, in the coastal region of Biafra land. And we are here to propagate the gospel of redemption, the gospel of freedom of the people of Biafra. And today again, we are here on the 3rd of January 2021 and to do the needful, to broadcast and to enlighten those who are not yet enlightened, and to also remind those who have already been enlightened. As you come in, please, I would like you to share the program, invite someone to join the broadcast, come with your question if you have any, be ready to make your contribution when the lines are open. We welcome you all in the mighty name of Ogene. Welcome you all in the mighty name of Okutamuno. Welcome you all to this program as we proceed. Brother Onajite, I hope you are ready to do the needful. And
share. As you are coming in, make sure you're sharing the program.
Welcome, great Biafrans, lovers of freedom, IPOB worldwide. We welcome you to this day's broadcast today. It's a privilege to be in your presence to propagate the gospel of redemption. Like as we say in IPOB, Biafra is our religion. On Radio Biafra, we worship. And as far as we are concerned, the Herald of the coastal region of Biafra is a branch of Radio Biafra under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Today, before we proceed, I would like to hand over today's broadcast into the hand of Ogene to lead us in the spirit and to direct us on how we will go as a people. I will use this medium to call on our brother Ogene Mairo, Mazi Ogene Mairo, Ozalogbona, to lead us in a very brief prayer as we proceed. Thank you very much. All hail Biafra.
Yeah, thank you, my brother Idudu Oviemuno. And thank you also, my brother Onajite. And to my brothers and sisters out there, please share this broadcast. Please share this broadcast. Invite your friends, invite our enemies, invite whosoever you want to invite. And please also share this broadcast on group. Please, I beg you, please share this broadcast. Thank you very much. And once again, my brother Idudu, thank you very much for giving me this great opportunity. Yeah, let's pray. Why? Because we Biafras, we believe in Ogene, we believe in Chuko Kikabiama, we believe in Tamuno, we believe in Osalobwa, we believe in God Almighty. Because we Biafras, we know we are the children of the Most High God. Yeah, let's pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you, we glorify your name, we worship you. We thank you because we know there's no one like you. We thank you because we know that you are the God that created we Biafrans. That is why we bear your name, Ogene Maru, which means God is great. We know that you are the only one that can bring us out from this bondage. We know that we have sinned against you. We know that we are far from you. That is why you have turned your back against us. But according to your word that you have said, you say, if your people who are called by your name, Ogene Maru, Osalobwa, Tamuno, Chukokikabiama, will humble themselves, pray and seek your face, you will heal their land. Father, I pray and I call upon you this morning, this afternoon, this evening, depend on their time zone. Father, come and heal our land. Come and give us our land back from the hand of the Fulanis, from the hand of the British, from the hand of the enemies of your kingdom, so that at the end of every single day, your name will be glorified in your kingdom. This I ask in the name of Ogene Maru. Ise.
Thank you. We bring you greetings and first of all and foremost, Happy New Year, Happy Gregorian New Year from the Gregorian calendar. We just on the New Year from the 1st of January. And before we, proceed on today's broadcast, I would like to encourage every one of us because we don't know who is watching. ESN is there to defend and to protect us all. And if you are not in the battlefield, make sure you are fighting also. You can fight with your money. You can fight with encouraging, like the viewers, also it's also contribution, but you can do more better than that. Please, please, please. I urge people who are watching, if God or the Almighty lays something in your hand to support the ESN, the volunteer out there who are there to make sure that Janja Widism does not take part, or the activities are not in our farmland, it's not in our forest, it's not in our bushes. You kindly, do the needful by, donating. You know where to do it if you want to do it. Thank you very much. We have to do a little brief, or a kind of a brief introduction. Oganamaro, you did the prayer already, but just do it in a very snappy way. And our brother Mazi Onajite will follow as I start with the introduction. My name's Idudu Oviemuno. I'm an Isoko speaking Biafra. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. My name remains Onajite Higo Roberts. Yeah, I'm Izua and Ugo speaking Biafra. So, and I will still use this opportunity to tell our viewers that share this program. It is very, very important. Share the program. If only you guys that are here can share the program, I believe it will get to our enemies. So kindly do that. And Michuku Okeke Mitamono bless every one of you. He said,
To that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Today we had a lot on our table. If you look at the screen, you will see that there is a topic there, but there's other several topics under that particular topic. I would like you to get your paper and your biro down. That is, if it will be needed, in case of if you want to contribute, so that you can jot all your point down, so that you will not forget. Because when we open the line, maybe you wanted to contribute on something that we said earlier now, and maybe we are almost at the middle of the program, and you want to come, maybe you forgot, so you have to put that, so you make your contributions. And thank you. And if you look today into the zoo, the contraction, the expired, Lugadia contraction called Nigeria, a lot have been happening. We have a case of Imo State where the governor, the legitimate elected governor, was the person of Emeka Ihedioha, was elected as the Imo State governor, and later on they have to meet with the replacement, the person of Tanko Muhammad, the native doctor himself, who happened to be the CGN of the zoo called Nigeria. And in the Supreme Court of Law, he had to, make their abracadabra, and they have to bring the person of Hope Uzodimma, who happened to come out at the fourth position during the electoral, election, the gubernatorial election, sorry to say, in Imo State. And somebody that came out fourth had to come to be first again. They have to rig him in, because to suit the Janjaweedism that the Meetic Allah and their cause from the Sahara and the Janjaweed, so that they can have the platform to take over our land. And we are having a similar case also in Edo. It's a very sensitive issue. So people say, oh, it has gone, no, this issue has passed, so it has not passed. So another issue like that is about to happen again in Edo State, where Governor Obaseke won the election. And right now, as we are looking at it, it's like they want to also do their abracadabra brouhaha to make sure that they take him off. That they will bring somebody that is tying bedsheet on the head to come and do their needful of Janjaweedism in Edo State. I won't say much, because I believe we have comrades here who are very capable of dismantling this particular topic. So I would like to hand over the microphone to a person of Mazi Onajite Igor Robert to tell us about what is happening in Edo and his take on the Fulani Janjaweedism and their rigmarole in the contraction called Nigeria. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my brother, Prof. Idudu Viemono. And I see this opportunity to appreciate you, Ogenemaru, for our state, for your steadfastness. Of course, many started this journey and they have waved the way. And we thank God that we are still here, because we are the chosen one. And about election in the zoo contraption, I believe our people have come off that, because number one is that we understand that there is nothing like legal procedure in the zoo contraption. There is nothing like legal procedure. If you want to have a result, you must know how to kill. You must know how to oppress. You must know how to, must have this mentality of conquering other people. So what happens in Imo State is just like a test, a test of should I call it a laboratory test, a laboratory practice. They know Nigeria is a zoo. You can practice anything, because everything goes, unless the good things. Only good things did not go in Nigeria. But any kind of foul play you want to play in that contraption can go. So they understand how the reason why Nigeria was created. And that is the reason why they don't like anybody who know the reason why Nigeria was created, saying it out. They see it as, But in the case of Imo State, Imo State, they have practiced, they have already done what they want to do in Imo State, whereby, they do their experiment in Imo State, and it works. It works very, very well. So what happens in Edo State is that they were like, well, we have a place waiting for you. On a normal ground, immediately when the election happened, they never said they want to challenge the election. They never said so. They make sure that everything has come. All those pressure, now Obaseke, now this one, they make sure say it don't come. They make sure that they calm everything. Then after then they understand the mentality of people in the contraption. They understand the way they think. They know they think like animal. So they say, okay, let us just give them a break. After all of them have celebrated, because when we attack during their jubilation, the world will speak about it. So now they understand that let them just give a break. And once they give the break, they launch their supreme dogs, or judge, I don't know how they call them. They launch them immediately. And we all know how it will go. We all know how it will go. There are some things whereby when we are telling some of our comrades that, instead of us to say, oh, we understand that we can never go for the bedsheet tire. The guy who normally tie bedsheet in the north. We understand we cannot go for him and leave Obaseke, because it's like we are talking between fire and fry pan. We are talking between fire and fry pan. But we still understand, those of us who can see what those elders sitting on the palm tree cannot see. We have seen all these things. And we understand that at the end of the day, the experiment that was made in Imo State will actually be made again in Edo State and anywhere in Biafran land. So we were like telling our Migodos, brothers and sisters, that let us distance ourselves from this election. Let us say, okay, we are not voting. Let us say, okay, no more election. When we do this, will you say the ghost voting for position? So how do you want to rig? How do you want to disqualify? How do you want to qualify? It will not happen. Because we know and we understand that if you go there at the end of the day, they will leave you. They will be looking at you like this. When you are done with your drama of we don't win now, Obaseke for life. At the end of the day, now like this, they're going to look you. They go kick and come out. Nothing will happen. I said, nothing will happen. Nothing anybody can do about it. Anybody, nothing anybody can do about it. They will kick Obaseke come out. They will kick him out and nothing will happen. So they understand the mindset of the zoo. What even happened in about the Imo State, they even make a correction. It's an experiment. When you're carrying out your first experiment, you look into some mistakes in that experiment. Then when you are coming for the second one, you plan well. So that is exactly the saga that happened. That is going to happen in Edo State this time. The Fulani Janjaweed, with the help of some kind of the Britain, they have helped them to calculate enough that no, don't launch when they are still celebrating. Make their body don't calm down. And Obaseke himself was foolish enough, not to do the needful. At least once you get into the power for the second time, you start making things happening. You start running things. Let things happen. Let the people see that, okay, you are really working for them. But at the end of the day, it's against the people. And that is the break that the Fulani Janjaweed gave him. They say, okay, now the people don't they complain. So even if we attack them now, they're not going to talk. All these people in a short comment, all these people are the same people. Birds of same feathers. So they are the same people. There is nothing different within Obaseke and bedsheet, rapataya. Nothing very different within Obaseke and Uzodimma. All these people, they are all the same people. They are all the same. They have the same goal. The way we Obaseke, the way we Uzodimma wants to make our next unborn generation, they bow down for your own children. Now still the same way Obaseke wants her. So nothing different among all these people. So we are the people that need to make the difference. So let me just leave it here for our brother. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you really need it, Mazi Onajite. You really said it very well. You know, during the time of the election, we really wanted to, although we would like to make statement concerning the election, but we have to make it diplomatic because we are not a politician in Nigeria. We are freedom fighter, and we will tell you point and play that there is no need for you to vote because it doesn't have any use. You know, we almost even have some kind of chaos. You know, trying to analyze that, but we'll move forward. I will throw the question to Mazi Ogenemaro Ozana. I get this question for you. You know, now the question is like this: concerning the political brouhaha or abracadabra that they want to, you know, do in the those states. They want to pass the same experiment they pass on Ihedioha by bringing Hopus Oldima, who came out fourth position to be now first position. They want to also do the experiment. Sorry for the break in transmission. I hope you can hear me. Yeah, so they want to bring that same experiment to bring it to Edo State to pass that same experiment. So my question is like this: they say that Obaseke does not have a certificate. That is what they are trying to beckon on. Say, does he have a certificate? So doesn't qualify him to be a governor. The question is that does Buhari have a certificate? Because during the last election, this one that they bring in all the name of Buhari, you know, and they put the mask wearer, you know. When they try to nullify him because of a certificate, he began to look for a certificate. We could not find it. He said that, oh, the certificate is lost and they could not find it. They went to the barrack to look for it. They went to the, and then he did not bring it to, and they just swallowed everything and they swept it on that carpet. So please, what will you say about it?
Yeah, thank you, brother. My very good brother, my own brother, my lovely brother, the person of Idudu Obiemino. Yeah, first of all, I think I have to introduce myself. Why? Because you didn't give me the opportunity to introduce myself. So it's better I introduce myself this time. As you can see there, my name is Ogenemaro. Today, I decided to put Ogenemaro. People might wonder, is this one not Claire Moses? Yes, I'm still that Claire Moses, but I choose to bear Ogenemaro. Why? Because Ogenemaro is my really identity. Is where I would say the name is what God ordained my ancestors to give to me, not Claire Moses. So it's better I go back to my real name. I guess my name is Ogenemaro, as I said, and I'm an Isoko speaking Biafra. Thank you very much, my people. And please, if you are joining us for the first time, please, I beg you, it costs nothing to share this broadcast. Please keep on sharing. Share in different groups. Please, I beg you. Thank you very much, my brother Idudu, for the question you asked. You know, I will first of all say, I spent most of my life in Benin. Most of my life in Benin. And I will say, let me use the word Benin. And I've studied one thing about them. You know, you were saying something about the certificate. Let me first of all go to the certificate. Oshomole ruled Benin for 8 years. Oshomole was without certificate. So if they are saying the issue about certificate to Obaseki, I think that one is wrong. And our people should first of all know, when during the time of the election, I kick against the election 100%. I kick against the election 100%. Why? Because no matter who rule Igodomigodo, let me use Igodomigodo, no matter who rule Igodomigodo, they have no vision for the people. The real Igodomigodo people, they have no vision for them. Talking about they're trying to push out Obaseki for the post. The same thing the Fulanis are doing to Obaseki. It was the same thing the Fulani did to Oshomole. It was the same thing the Fulani did to Oshomole for Oshomole first tenure. When Oshomole, yes, Oshomole, I mean, you know, I don't need to speak about all these things before, but let me just throw small words. It was the same thing when Oshomole won the first election, and they took him away from the seat, and they put this man, what is this man name, Osumbo, in the position of Oshomole. It was the people that fought for Oshomole. So I will advise the same way the people fought for Oshomole then, the people also still need to stand and fight for Obaseki. It's the people that will decide for Obaseki, not the Fulanis. And now let me come to this. See, this is not the time for you to start using cuttings to kill yourself. This is the time for you to stand for your people. I know that yes, Obaseki have betrayed you people. But if Obaseki is more better than Izeyamu 100%. Because if they should bring Izeyamu into Edo State, that means Edo State is finished. That means Edo State is totally finished. Why? Because first of all, let me go deeper. The Fulanis has already condemned the kingship in Edo State. The Fulani have already condemned all the top leaders in Edo State. When I'm talking about the top leader, I'm talking about the DPO. Then when you go, if you go to the barracks, who are the top people there? They are the Fulanis. So the only person that is binding you for the Fulani now is Obaseki. So if they should bring Izeyamu to the position, that means Edo State is finished. So I will use this word because I don't want to go more deeper, because me, I'm not in support of the election. And all I want is that Edo State youth, they should wake up and embrace their freedom. Biafra is the only solution Edo State has. If Edo State need to live as a human again, it's only Biafra. Without Biafra, Edo State is finished. But for the sake of let there just be a little bit peace, if the people can come and let them just push their little support to Obaseki again, so that they can stand with Obaseki. But my encouragement, this strength you want to use to support Obaseki, use this strength, use that to support your freedom once and for all. You people are suffering all over the world. Edo State, they are suffering. Okay, let's come to Europe, for example. If you look at them in Europe, what kind of life are they living in Europe? They are suffering. If you look, okay, if you go back to Edo State, what kind of life are they living in the state? I keep on saying, you see, the people that suffered most, and when you see, let me just go deeper. When you come to about women, look at the social media. Look at how their women, they are misbehaving. Look at how their women, look at how their men, they are misbehaving. So I would say they should use this strength they want to even use to fight for Obaseki. They should use this strength to support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What Edo State needs is total liberation for slaves. Total liberation for slaves. Why? Because they keep on giving birth to their children to slave children. See, I will say it again. I will say it again. Obaseki have nothing meaningful for you people. Izeyamu have nothing meaningful for you people. The only thing that will give you people life again, for you people to live a normal life again, is Biafra. Until you see, if you want to eat fruit, first of all, you need to plant. If you don't want to be buying for market again, you need to plant. When you plant the fruit, the fruit will give you much fruit. So what Edo State needs right now is that root that will give them more fruit. They don't need to be going to market. So what am I trying to say? They need a foundation, and that foundation is only Biafra. Without Biafra, they are finished. Without Biafra, there is no Amati. Even though say you put Obaseke there, for me, even though say you put Obaseke there, Obaseke has been there for 4 years. Let's see. Let's come. Oshomole rule for how many years? 8 years. During the time of Oshomole, those state youths died in the Mediterranean Sea. Is accountable. Is accountable. Let's come to this Obaseke. During the time of Obaseke 4 years, what did Obaseke do for Edo State people? Nothing. There's nothing. There's no factory. Nothing. The only thing they gave to Edo State is courtesan and prostitute. I keep on saying it. Courtesan and prostitute. The women are they are giving the women prostitution while they are giving the men courtesan. So for me, channel your strength to Biafra struggle. Give your strength to what you need. And I'll say, let me use this one to close my words. What you sow today is what your children will reap tomorrow. What you sow today is what your children will reap. You are not sowing it because of yourself. You are sowing it because of your children. So I will encourage Edo State youth, the Godo children, wake up and embrace freedom. Thank you very much, my brother.
Yeah, thank you so much. You really need it. You know, I asked one question. Let me try to answer it a little way. You know, the time of Jubri on their second tenure of the presidency, the certificate was what the PDP wanted to use to hold them on the neck. But trust me, after the whole abracadabra brouhaha, the certificate was not still found. In fact, the person of Deji, that tall yellow idiot in the brain that used to attack Mazda Kano, he posted that, and wow, make una hustle, since if you hustle, if you get money, even if you not get certificate, you can be president of Nigeria. Buhari was unable. Buhari, in the person of Jubri, was unable to produce his own certificate till today, and he is your president. He is the one presidency the zoo called Nigeria. So I'm just want to give Obaseke this advice. You better hold them. If you not get certificate, no problem, but hold them accountable with the fact that Jubri Buhari does not have a certificate and he's a president. So you can also be a governor without a certificate. If you like, they mumu yourself, they zwar. And don't people say zwar. They zoo. Now you get your own foolishness. If you can't hold them accountable with Jubri that don't have a certificate and is a president, then you be fool. Then Obaseke is a fool. I don't give Obaseke that is, you don't even need to go to court. Now what you go to hold them with that? If they let them produce Buhari certificate, that is that. We move to the next point. The next point, I would like my brother Onajite, you know, to delve quick into this. You know, we're going to treat this topic very, very brief before we go into full time our Biafra enlightenment and agitation. But although we need to touch things that is happening in the nation, Showore has been arrested on the 1st of, oh my God, I think yes, on the 1st of January. They said that he went on a protest in Abuja. So I don't know when a protest become a problem. He is not a terrorist. He didn't carry a gun, but they beat him up. In fact, they bundle him. They bundle him and they humble him and they throw him inside the cell. Mazda cannot be saying that when you are fighting for Nigeria, remember that you will come back home in shame. People not go here. Now not go there here. They go to tell us and not go there. Until you go use your life sacrifice give Nigeria. Mazio Najite, please. I would like you to touch that aspect and probably maybe advise Jowore. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my brother Idudu Viemuno. You know one thing, there's what goes around comes around. After Showore was released, Showore made a statement. And that statement has been waiting for me. That statement made me to be waiting for today. I have been waiting for today for long. Since I come across that is interview with one guy like that. He made an interview with this guy, no, with a lady, not a guy. Sorry, a lady. In fact, the lady she's a Biafran, but she disassociates or she denies her identity. Showore said in that interview, saying he asked Mazi Nnamdi Kanu a question. Then Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was looking at me, bro. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was unable to answer the question. What does it mean? In fact, the way Showore have been speaking since he came out from prison, just for him to disassociate himself from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for the Fulani Janjaweed to say, okay, he and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they're not the flow. I know Nnamdi Kanu very well. If everything was okay with Sowore, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should have campaigned for his release. Even when Sowore was released, he never acknowledged what Biafrans did for him. He never acknowledged that Biafrans were the people who fought. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was a person who is writing from one Senate, American Senate, to another American Senate. At the end of the day, they say, my wife work out for him. Just imagine. And we knew what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did for this guy. But on that interview, he was talking down on him. I called the look and say, hey, well done, clap for yourself. You see that zoo where you so much love, so now he go kill you. Not that you will come back in shame. That zoo will kill you. I believe most of us can remember Deji Adeyanju. That this is how Deji Adeyanju always do. He attacked IPOB, attacked Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Even when they don't even ask him any question about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he always bring his topic into his contribution. But the day when the Fulani gave him Nigeria treatment, he go open eye for hospital. You know, there is something, you see, the Fulani, I can assure you of this. The Fulani Janjaweed are so good for one thing, which nobody can take away from them. They are stupid, they are foolish, they are animals, they are this and that, but they are still good for one thing. When Fulani man beats you, you go, even no matter how you are dumb, no matter how you feel be dumb and rich, you go get sense. Their beating, they come with sense. Once they are beating you, sense follow. After they finish dealing with the Adeyanju, in brain open, he now started apologizing everywhere. You see Nnamdi Kanu answer him. He just bone, he move on. He move on. And that is the same thing happening to Sowore now. Before they normally arrest him on the normal level, they normally go after him on the normal level, even arrest him in a respectful. He will even be talking. How did he? What is this is slang? This is slang. He will be talking when they arrest him before, but this time around they beat on his face, give him better internal injury. Because Sowore has refused to learn. Because he want to get political power, he want to gain recognition. Let me tell you something. Nnamdi Kanu is not contesting with anybody in Nigeria. We are talking about world at large. Somebody is making a record whereby in the next millions years to come, they will be referring to him. Every generation. That will learn Nnamdi Kanu in school. Your history will never complete in the world without Nnamdi Kanu. When we go to America, he has a place that he was attached to their history. When he go to UK, he destroyed their history. He uproots many things, we say, many things that we did not know about.
Even here in Germany.
All over the Europe. Know how you will see. No, because in Europe, and in fact, in the whole Western world, they teaches history. They don't joke with history. So there is no how they will do that Nnamdi Kanu's name will not be written in the paper or in the book of their history. Do you think you can meet up to that standard? Then you are ready to die, because those standards was made for some people. In fact, for a person that comes once in a century. And we are glad. I am glad that such people came in my own generation. I am so glad that he came in my own generation. So what Showore is doing is this. He's just trying to, like white people. Showore was jealous. It took him a lot of humility before he went. Even Mazen Amkan did not want to grant. He was even happy that Mazen Amkan granted him the interview. He was very happy. Like we don't, me and them now, shoulder to shoulder, we don't they talk. Then after you came out, the man educates you that these people, I understand, don't go for anything. Go for separation. I wish it was Showore that is leading this Oduduwa agitation. It could have been a very good one. He's a smart guy. Nobody can take that from him. Showore is a smart guy. But in smartness, he had foolishness. In his smartness, Showore had greed. Greed. That is normal greed into it. And that is exactly what is backfiring at him today in that zoo contraction. Because Showore failed to learn. I was with Abiola, Wush Abiola, the same fraudster. I was with Abiola, June 12. Where were you? You are in your mother's bed. I was with this, I was with that. When Abiola died, did heaven fall? So if you die, nothing will happen. If you die, nothing will happen. Who know you? Even when they arrest you, how many people protest? Nobody, no Oduduwa person can come to the street and receive bullet. Not even a tear.
Even now.
Yeah, till now. No Oduduwa children can come to the street to receive bullet. Bullet. I say bullet. Even tear gas, they cannot receive it because of you. Then when you go to Sahara Reporter, if you see the way they are, even Vanguard, Aboki newspaper, Fulani newspaper, they report news better than Sahara Reporter. Because Showore he has the jealousy in him. He was like, why this guy? Why this guy? Why always this guy? The world is talking about him. Everybody want to associate with him. People want to have interview with him. They want to do this, they want to do that. Why this guy? But he will never accept in open. But the jealous, and in fact, anytime go and watch Showore interview, anytime he's speaking, just be looking his eyeball. They look at, in fact, anytime we just mention Nnamdi Kanu or talking about IPOB, his face go change. I don't just, if you are speaking, I don't just listen to you. I read your body language. I read your body language. When you say yes, I know that yes you are saying, it means no. Because I read your body language. So Showore has this natural jealousy in him. Why will it be Omo Biafra? Why can't it be Oduduwa? Why can't it be why must it be these people? Why can't it be me? This natural jealousy, it comes on automatically. And anytime Showore is speaking, it always appears in the face. And one thing I want to tell Showore is this. If you don't do the needful, leave Nigeria alone, Nigeria will not. If you don't leave Nigeria alone, Nigeria will not leave you alone. Until you disassociate yourself. Let Nigeria understand that, okay, I understand that you are my enemy. Because Nigeria is enemy to humanity. A nation that kills children without any remorse. A nation that killed their tomorrow without any remorse. Proudly speaking about the death of their own tomorrow. Who can revive such nation? Who? Tell me. Who on this planet of Earth can revive such nation? But Sowore have refused to learn. In fact, even people are campaigning for his release. I will not be part. But one thing I will tell him: if he is lucky that that they release him again, he should use his brain and do the needful. Let Sowore go and join the Koiki of our time, the Yadebanji of our time, the Professor Yebanji of our time. Let him go and join. Let Sowore go and join them. Support them. Go to the line. Go and queue in their back and support the Oduduwa cause. If not, Nigeria will kill you. Let me leave it for them.
Thank you very much, Mazi Onajite. You nailed it. You killed it. Let me say something. Nigerians are very foolish for one thing. Let me say it. They are always proud of something. And as we are saying, it's something just flash into my brain. They will come and say, I have gone to prison 25 times. And I have gone to prison 50 times. And I'm still here. That is what they boast of. I've heard Deji, that tall idiot. He have said it. I know Sowore, I think he must have also said it. And then he's counting how many times he have gone to prison, so that it's like it's a kind of accumulation of achievement. I've been to prison 100 times in Nigeria. Good for them. Even the pig at the creek, he also used to say it. I've been in prison 41 times. I don't know how many times he went to prison. That's their own stupidity. Me, I don't want to go to prison in one Nigeria, or God forbid, that useless country. Having said that, I was listening to Sowore, one of his interview, and they interview him, asking him about the interview he had with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the way he ridiculed us, the way he called Mazi Nnamdi Kanu name, Kanu. And when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu used to refer to him, he would say, he will refer to his name one after the other. But when it comes to time of Sowore, he will just say, Kanu, I was with Kanu. He was telling me that Buhari is dead. So if Buhari is dead, and so what? That is what Sowore said with him. I was so shocked. So if Buhari is dead, so it doesn't make any difference. You see?
Exactly the interview I was saying with a lady. Okay. Am I right?
Yes.
Let every Biafran go and watch that interview. Look at Sowore body language. Look the way he was speaking about Nnamdi Kanu. Thunder, he got wrote for DSS custody. May thunder, a virgin thunder strike him to death.
Sowore, I hope you learned your lesson. Mazi Ogenemaro Ozana, if you have something to say concerning this issue of Sowore, you make it brief, because I want to, hand over the microphone to you concerning an issue concerning Biafra. So if you have to say something about Sowore, make it brief before I put you into another gear. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, my brother Idudu Obiemuno. And I believe that my brother Onajite have said it all, but I just want to chip in little things. Our people should understand one thing. Sowore can never become Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Why? Because they are not running in the same course. They are not running in the same course. There's a say that said, if you don't have a vision, you will live for nothing. If you don't have a vision, you will live for nothing. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a man that has a vision, and he's living for his vision. He's pursuing his vision. But Sowore has no vision. He has nothing to pursue. So he's just running, and at the end of the day, since you are running for nothing, you will end up become nothing. Even your name at the end will turn to nothing. Why? Because you are pursuing nothing. He's pursuing nothing. Nigeria will not work. And he's pursuing Nigeria. At the end of the day, what did he expect? He's expecting nothing. He's expecting nothing. I was listening to someone, I think in one interview like that, somebody was saying that when they asked him about the security network, the Eastern security network, you know what he referred? He said, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu security. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu security. But see, I don't want to go deeper. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, people that came to protect life and property of our own mothers, of our own sisters. You see, when they were killing our people, what did he say? He never said anything. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have bring the solution to our land. He said that this one is Mazinadi Kalu security. That's to let you know. And for those people that are supporting Oshowore, that's to let them know that Oshowore is running for nothing. At the end of the day, it will become nothing. And those people that are running with him, also they will become nothing. So my advice to Oshowore is this. If eventually survive this, you should go apologize to the Oduduwa and support the Oduduwa. Why? Because Nigeria will never work. Nigeria will never see. Fela fight for Nigeria. What happened? They kill Fela. Abiola is that saying they're killing. People have died because of this same Nigeria. And you are saying that you are fighting for Nigeria. Why? Because if you eventually survive this, my advice is that you should go and support the Oduduwa Republic. Thank you very much, my brother.
Yeah, thank you very much, Oganamiro. Briefly, you just nailed it also. I would like to say this. We are Biafrans and we advocate for, transparency. For me, I would still want Showore to leave. I would still want him to be free. I hope he get to his senses, because even when this Deju, what this useless idiot, old guy, that Deji that they beat and he went to Dubai, Malaysia to take a treatment. When he come back, he apologized to MNK and IPOB, right? After a couple of months, he began to write rubbish. He had him on the radio Biafra. He was commanding the Biafra volunteer who are paying loyalists to him to attack everybody, anything attackable. So it's the reason why they burned down some bank in Lagos and all those rubbish. That was what he was saying. This is what I find very, I find it very embarrassing and insulting. My own kind of personality also, because we are all trapped in the contraction, but we are going to be free. We are Biafrans. People who cannot boldly say anything about Fulani raping their mother, they will be very easy to attack IPOB because they think that we cannot bite, but we are going to bite. We will bite. I hope when Shiroi come and make it guessing, if you see that for prison, that one maybe not in destiny. But I will say advocate for him to be released. I posted about him about 2 days ago, and if the spirit push me, I will still do my little quarter to that. Now we move to the next agenda for today, and we come back to the ESN, the Eastern Security Network, which comprises of the Southeast and the South-South. The Eastern Security Network is made for the entire Biafra land, from Igodomigodo down to Calabar, down to Ebonyi, even down to some part of Benue and some part of Kogi. Yes, it's either you stand with us or you go off the way, because if you stand on our way, we go crush you, because now we're not a smile. This question I'm trying to throw you to Oganamiro, and I would like him to dismantle this particular subject, because if not, we are not mean. We are very mean when it comes to this particular issue. People who are trying to call Eastern Security Network Kano's security, in fact, they should check their brain if they are insane. And it's people who are trying to make it look like East. No, it's Old Eastern Security Network. If you know how amount of volunteer we have in Bayelsa, you go Shachineke Meo. Yes, for those that they don't know, you will Shachineke Meo. So now you can see that the Eastern Security Network have been doing a lot of work. Mazina they kind of made it very significantly clear to the Janjaweed in the bushes, in the farm, in the forest of Biafra land. Look, if you want to come under one Nigeria into our community, okay, go and rent a house and stay. We are not going to allow you to stay in the forest and be raping our mother, destroying our crops. At the end of the day, building little all these small community in our bushes. At the end of the day, you begin to say, oh, it is your land. Those land we are not even sold to you. Even if they sold them to you, we are not selling again. No, come and collect your money and go. Which of course we know they did not pay money to anybody for any land, and we are going to chase them away from our land, because this is not joke. We don't want them in our bushes. Yes, if you want to live in our place, come and rent a house. So I see this Eastern Security Network, they are doing a great job. Now, Janjaweed Disney, they are not packing. The Igbo people will say, Fulani no also, Fulani do they run, Fulani do they run. So these stars, people will be, trying to, say, now they kind of, what are you doing? The money and all this stuff. Okay, anyway, now they kind of just shock you people a little bit. According to Najiti, say, if I say on a liver, now they kind of use better electric shock on a liver, some of on our own die. So, please, concerning the Eastern Security Network, what is your take on it? And, what is your also encouragement to the Eastern Security Network, in their mode of operation, and how they should be more lions than lions that they are already. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, my brother Idudu. When it comes to the Eastern Security Network, these are the people that I would say God have chosen these days to deliver our mothers at this particular time. These are the people that God has chosen. Let me go back. I always refer to Isoko, for example. The Isoko land, for example, if you see, there was one video, I think that was last year or last 2 years, when our mothers, where they were running, saying that Fulani people that they kill our people, Fulani people that they kill our people, we not get village, we not get place where we want to stay again, or we not get all those things. Those are the reasons why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu created this security. Why? Because he know that the only way to put an end to all those hardship. Let me use the word hardship. Why? Because when you are chasing people away from their home, where are you chasing them to? You are chasing them into hardship. So that was why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu set up that security. And I will say one thing. I will say this, and I will say it clearly. Those Eastern security, the only thing they need for our people should key to what they are doing. They should key to what they are doing. Why? Because these people, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu raised these people to protect our people. He raised this thing. Let me use this Isoko for this one. You understand? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Owarino Olelozana, Kwawone na Kugbe, Fikura. Okonini mi kube semi aje ba okuwa oru ojaje oru ariovuovu fioto Isoko. He not do anything for Isoko. When they pursue our people, when they pursue our mothers, when they kill our mothers, see, the funniest is this: when they kill our people for Isoko finish, they go to say, now Zoro now they kill Ole, now only they kill Zoro, now these people now they kill, but now the Fulani people now they do all those things. Okowa not speak anything, he not give anything. Okay, this is where he be say he want to assist our people for Isoko. That was why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu bring this Eastern security to bring total freedom to Isoko land. To bring total freedom to Isoko land. Let me say, if Isoko man, for example, now travel go north, can Isoko man live in the forest? Isoko man will not live in the forest. If Isoko man travel go anywhere for the world, Isoko man not go feel live in the forest. Why he be say the Fulani in a forest now they go they live? We see, let's see. I saw one video where our brothers in a Boeing, where they went to chase them inside the forest. That is to let you know that our brothers, they are doing a great job. They are doing a great job. They are doing a great job. And let me give them this encouragement, because I know that I'm trying to break it somehow, you understand? But let me give them this encouragement. They were born for this. The greatest thing you ever give a generation is to give them total freedom. Is to give them total freedom. So I encourage my brothers out there, I encourage my sister out there that are in the struggle of Eastern Security Network. They should take courage. They should not let anything move them down. They should not let anything move them down. And we are saying that an attack on the Eastern Security Network is an attack on the Biafra on the world. And an attack on the Eastern Security Network, let me say, in Delta State, that means say, Okowa no want to live again. If Okowa want to live, he should leave our people alone. He should leave the Eastern Security Network alone. Why? Because those people, they are there to protect our mothers. They are there to protect our fathers. They are there. Imagine our people. We have land. We have things. God have blessed us, but we are still living like a slave. We are still living like a slave in our own blessed land. in our own blessed land. So if Okowa should say he's going to attack these people, that means Okowa, see, the Fulanis, one thing I love about the Fulanis, as you said, they will use you and they will dump you. When the time comes, the Fulani will dump Okowa. When the time comes, the Fulani will dump Okowa. So to me, I believe they are doing a great job. They are doing a great job. But one thing in Delta State is we have not heard more things. We have not heard from them in Delta State, but I believe that they are doing a great job in Delta State. And let me just break this down. Our people, they need to support Eastern Security Network. Why? Because Delta State has no security. On the 1st of January 2021, they killed somebody in Ole, broad daylight. If Delta State has security, why would such thing happen broad daylight and they could not get the people that killed them? That is why our people need to support Eastern Security Network 100%. The fight when we say they happen, you see all those fights when we say they happen for Delta State, when mostly for Isoko land. These are the works of the Fulanis. These are the works of Okuwa. These are the works of Okuwa. Why? Because they don't want Isoko to be free. But I'm using this opportunity to let Isoko children worldwide know that, with this generation of Isoko, we need to sow seed to our next generation. If we did not do it for our next generation, nobody will do it. Killing ourselves is not the solution. This is the right time that Isoko need to come together. First of all, let me ask, who is Isoko? Did they know Isoko? Did they know Isoko? Nobody know you people, and you people are killing yourself. This power that you people are trying to use to, you people are trying to use to kill yourself. People are trying to use to, now will be this Isoko. Like I was watching one video, the boy was calling his name. Now me for so you that is mentioning now you are fighting your own people. What is the gain? What is the benefit that you are benefiting? Killing your own Isoko brother. Why did you volunteer yourselves? Okay, now these things are like this. Why did you volunteer yourselves? Okay, let me volunteer myself to support Biafra. If you take this power and when you say you take to fight your own brother, put this strength to fight this struggle. Do you know that you will liberate yourself from slavery? So let me just end it up here, brother, because one thing for me is this: I believe our people, they are doing well, and the Eastern Security Mazina Dikalu have created. I believe they are doing a lot of things. They are doing a lot of things. My encouragement to them again: they should just be strong. They should just be strong. We know that the zoo construction called Nigeria, their military, they are going to come. According, say Mazina Dikalu is a prophet, and he has laid the prophecy. When they are bringing them to our land, then definitely they are opening the north for the Boko Haram to take over, for the terrorists to take over. So let them keep on tripping, and I will let our people know that we that are in diaspora, we are in support of you. And see, to close this short, please, if you are in diaspora, these people, they need our help. These people, they need our help. If there's anything you can use to volunteer to support this movement, you need to do it. When I mean do it, is that the only thing you that is in diaspora, the only thing you can use to support these people is money. These people, they need money. Because why? Because they eat the gun they hold. They are going to use money to buy bullets. They will not shoot bullets today, then tomorrow they'll be looking for bullets. So if there's any way you can support, I mean money, let me use that money. These people, they need money. They need money. So I encourage you, no matter how little it is, try to bring it out and use it to support them. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much, okay, Namairo. IPO, you know that they need money.
Brother.
Yeah. Yeah. So okay. So not be say they need money. We need money. IPO, if you are in position of finance, you can help us with finance, not like giving us. You know where to bring the money to. So that is that. We need, if you want freedom, contribute to freedom. Somebody was commenting, talking about Oraka. Please, we are not here to talk about Oraka. In one of my previous broadcasts, I said something. Please, those of you who are, trying to convince Oraka just like Udele. He will never repent. If you like, go try to convince him. Oraka, the hatred he have in his heart, it's bigger than him and his entire generation. So you are trying to go and convince Oraka, you are just wasting your time for nothing's sake. Please leave Oraka. Let it keep us sabotaging. Anytime that he is tired, he go rest. Oraka is even more dangerous or more evil. It's not dangerous. It's even more useless and evil than Udele. So I'm just saying this into the entire Biafrans who are watching. I'm not going to come here and talk about Oraka. Oraka, if you try to think that you convince Oraka, you what kind of preach you won't preach now. Oraka just like the devil himself. You want to preach to him about Jesus Christ. It's not possible. So that is that. Mazi Onajite, before I hand over the microphone to you, if you say something concerning what Oganemaru just said, you're going to hold it and you combine it to what I want to throw to you. Please, you know that there's something our people love doing. They like to ridicule our effort, the effort of IPOB, the effort of Mazi Unande Kano. They have been there. Janjaweed doesn't have Mietik Allah, they have Boko Haram, they have Fulani Hesme, they have Hijbab, they have ICC, they have different type of terrorist group. Some are in the north, some are in the west, some are in the east, some everywhere in the desert. In fact, they even took our money, our oil money from Delta State, Bayelsa State, River State that belong to people in Jingawa. They even took some part of the money and they gave to Mietik Allah 100 billion naira. Whereas they have not given to Ijaw people who are doing fishermen, who are doing fishing work. They have not given to Isoko people who are doing fishing work and who are doing farming, plantain, cassava, and palm oil work. Because that is our major work that we do. They have not given any dime to us. Now, Mazna they cannot have been waiting patiently for this idiot who called themselves the governors and the senators of the old eastern region of Biafra land or Biafra land. From Calabar down to Igodomigodo, down to Ebonyi. None of them, they have been lying like wounded dogs, moping like handless pussycats. Now, Mazna they can put a security outfit in place to protect our mother so that they can go to farm and farm. All of a sudden, okay, the monkey of our time. He went and launched one rubbish that is not existing. Well, look, one idiot from Enugu, I don't know the idiot's name. He went, I don't know whether he launched something, he launched his wife, making the secure, I don't know. But the point I'm trying to make on Najite is this. Okowa, the he-goat, or the goat of Delta State, Okowa, all of a sudden he went, he said Operation Delta Hawk. The same week they launched Operation Delta Hawk because they want to use it to counter IPOB because that is what they are good at, fighting their own people who are fighting for them. They shot one beautiful woman, one plumby, chubby woman. They shot her death. A woman that is selling on the street. They shot her death. Operation Delta Hawk. Say, kill Nigeria before Nigeria will kill you. Onajite, I don't know if you can take up the mic and do your combination.
Thank you very much, my brother Idudu Viemono. I really appreciate and I appreciate you very much, my comrade Morgan Emaru. Talking about Okowa, in this Biafra struggle, in this our struggle, I want us to understand one thing. One thing, just only one thing. Sorry, I think I need to do my camera well. Okay. So I want us to understand one thing. What I want us to understand is this. In the coastal region of Biafra of today, the place we are having, that is our greatest problem in this struggle is Delta State. Our greatest problem in this struggle is Delta State. And Delta State is the solution to the coastal problem. Delta State, do you think maybe before they call you Niger Delta, they intentionally including that name Delta? They understand what they were doing. Don't think that these people, they don't calculate. They calculate. They understand what they were doing. Everything they did, they do it with tricks. If you look at, okay, who are the people saying We be Niger Delta. Like one of my comrades that there's a guy that I brought to an interview. Anybody, if you say an Izoman, if you see anybody from the coastal region talking about I be Niger Delta, the person, this particular person is from Delta State. Show me any. I'm putting it within we Biafrans. It's a challenge now within we Biafrans. Show me anybody talking about Niger Delta. At the end of the day, the person we come from Delta State. Delta State need our heat in this struggle. They really deserve it. They want us to. They want to feel our heat, and they need it because that place lies the solution of all this nigger rubbish and every other garbage that they have brought to us so far. Delta State is the problem of coastal region of Biafra. And it happens that both of us, all of us came from there. Delta State is the problem, is the architect of every problem. This one that Okowa is saying, let us just forget about Okowa. MNK has already made the announcement. I believe Okowa have ear. He can hear what? He's not dumb or deaf. Let them make any mistake to touch, not even just to touch any of our security outfits. Then he will understand that the people are with the security outfits. Forget all this crap. Let me tell you something, till tomorrow, if Okezé Ikpeazu, Okowa come out today that I want to arrange a security outfit, he will see people, few people, he will still see them. You know the reason why? Because that is the way they create us. They are the one who created us. Britain created us through them. They manage, they control our life, they manage our life. That is the way we are created. We were created to go hunger. We were created to be whining and dining, laughing and smiling in poverty, in suffering. And as we are doing all these things, they can control our life. Just imagine somebody that has no job, he has no money in his wallet, he has no money in his account. Just imagine such person. A governor just rang his phone. He said, "Hello, who be this? Nami, Governor Okowa." We say, "Your Excellency, sir. Yeah, Your Majesty, sir." Just go and look all those security outfits. They are hungry people. They look unkempt. Go and look those people. Okowa and Okezé Ikpeazu are recruiting. They look unkempt. They look like what they use and they clean for body. They did like rag even better pass them because you don't go. In fact, just go and look those videos, those photos that have been posted so far. They look unkempt. Best way over if he eats, children if they look in children they die for hunger. You go come and say, "Okay, come. I want to give you a job." Now, Governor Okowa, they call you. He will gladly follow you. Because that is the way we were created to be. But one thing that they don't understand is that even those people are doing those things. They know the truth. Do you think they don't know what is going on? They all know what is going on. And it will shock them, the likes of Okowa, Okezé Ikpeazu. It will shock every one of them when they will see that the day that we will launch or the day we will come for them, those people will be our tools. We still have Biafrans in the Nigerian army. We have Biafrans in Nigerian army. Now, are you telling me that the information we are getting from the Nigerian army, a real Janjaweed, Fudu mindset, will give us those information? No, they are Biafrans. These are the poison that we are sown in their midst that will surely consume them. You know, if Nnamdi Kanu is speaking, and you know, when you see somebody who is well loaded, you will understand. I love listening to him. I love listening to him so much. Not because he is my leader. I love listening to him. And everything that Nnamdi Kanu is saying, it is like when he combined 100 words in a one sentence, or 100 sentences in a one word. So I don't know how I can put. So just look what he said. He said, when you were talking, when Nnamdi Kanu were talking about ESN, he said, come and attack us. Anybody that gives information after saying, okay, anybody that gives information about ESN or that sabotage ESN, we will go after you. We need you. We need the address, the family house address, everything about the person. We need it, and we will come after you, and we will not deny it. And he also mentioned something. He said, Nigeria at large, the Nigerian army said, we know how many soldiers. We know, just listening. He said, we know how many soldiers you have. We know how many soldiers you have. And the men we have under arm, they are more than your soldiers. You know, the reason why I am so confident that no how Nigeria will ever win this war. There is no, let us forget about what Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, is telling us. We know that we cannot lose this war. I am so confident that Biafra will never lose, not for any reason. Let Britain come, let America come, not be we. We will never lose this war. Because number one, we are still in your midst. We know the might. We know how best you can perform. We know every ammunition you possess. But the dangerous part of it, the bad news of it is that the Zoo government doesn't know anything about the security outfits. They don't know how mighty the Biafran soldiers are. I'm not talking about Eastern security. I'm just talking about the Biafran soldiers. Eastern security is a different case. Biafran soldiers is a different case. You don't know our words. You don't know what we are capable of doing. Then you want to come for us? Are you that dumb? Of course, the Fulani are dumb. Of course, they will come. Of course, they will come. But when they come, they will be shamefully defeated. Shamefully defeated. We haven't started. We are just viewing them. Just look how dumb they are. We are looking at them as they are marching, as they are coming in. We are looking at them already. We are watching them like a plasma. What will it take us to take all those? We know how many soldiers we are going to bring down before we launch Sokoto. Because we know how many soldiers you have in your possession. We know how many soldiers you have in your possession. When we take you to the bush, if you say you are Fulani Janjaweed, you want to enter the bush, you must not go to our city. That is the reason why ESN are in the city. They are in the bush. Go after them in the bush. I'm advising you. Go after them in the bush. Now Nasabi should go pass. Now Nasabi do gra pass. So what I'm saying here in the conclusion is that You see, both Okowa, both Umayi, all these people, they understand what is after them now. Forget about them. I believe now that I am thanking God now that the likes of Wike have known what is into now. He understands the mess he has brought himself due to self-greed. He understands the mess he has brought himself to. He said it will be, I say, it will be haunted till the day of his death. He will never have rest of mind. He will be haunted till the day he is captured and killed. So, all these people, they are not relevant. They are not relevant. Because in terms of Devil Mai, you make you go gather them, the hungry people. Make you give those people such more money. At least make those people even see something eat. No problem, make you give them. No be steal our money. Now our money. Make you give them. And if those who come, they don't use their own economy. They mean say those ones are gone, they are Devil Mai of future. They are Ifeanyi Okowa in future. They are Wike in future. You know, there is something we call dignity and integrity. Dignity, integrity, shame. You see, there are some things that you, Idudu, or Genemairu, will ever do because of money. There are some things, even gun is being pointed at your forehead, you will not do it. Because you got one. If you have nothing to die for, then you have nothing to live for. So these people, that is the way they were created. We understand this. But some of these same people are still the same, some of these same people being recruited. Do you think that those people that was recruited, they are the first person that Devil Mai and Okowa contacted? No, they are not the first set. They have contacted some people, but they turned them down. And this one they accept because they have this kind of mindset of, you know, make I conquer people. You know, make people they worship me before my family go feed eat. They must carry their head not for ground for me before they go feed eat, before they go feed survive. Make it be saying, now let me get okay for the whole community. Make the whole community to worship me like God. Even in our Biafran, I normally look some of our comrades. What whose pride you get? You don't get sense. Whose pride you get when you say you're not there free? You be slave. They say, I am this, I am that, I possess this. You dey mad. Who you help? She no gets. People will even get, will even go self. They not come to brag about them. You got nothing. Go come social media, come so that make people they. This is the same mindset we are trying to correct. But we see some of our comrades that are doing it. That is the reason why. Even maybe I have come across you before, or I have interviewed you before, or we have come across each other before. It may be the last time we will ever talk. I hate this self-pride where we say, you know, you have to have pride in the positive things. Not in a way whereby you want to see other people suffering so that you can see yourself ahead of them. You want to see other people suffering so that you can see yourself ahead of them. So that they can be hailing you chairman, Chemo. That is madness. That is slave mentality. See, they do freedom. If not so in the kind they do, you think anybody go follow him? You think anybody go follow him at the can? He has this natural pride for his own people, not for himself. That okay, at the end of the time, I'll be God. No. Don't you understand? Mazin Abikano said one thing one day. He said, if I want to play a role of God in Biafra today, I will. Because he controls every soldier in that land. of Biafra. He said, I can play the role if I wish to. I can decide who will live and who will die. And he's capable. All of us can see it. How many big governors out? Which governor they not bring down? How many RPG he won't collect? Or how many rockets he won't collect before they go turn up to desert? He can decide who will live and who will die. But he choose not to do so. Because the pride he had was for his people, not for himself to exalt himself. He never exalted. That is the reason why we are dying for him. That is the reason why we so much love him. The ordinary broadcaster, we just hear the shout, Biafra, people go comment, ISI go get maybe 500 comments or 800 comments, 1,000. You can't, I be this, because of saying they watch you. Some of these people, some of our comrades, they have been looking for a way to show this pride, this bragging. They have been looking for a way to do so. They just say, oh, this Biafra agitator stuff. Then they just use that opportunity to be bragging. He did said one thing one day. He said, okay, let us even brag. More even brag small. But what we would do with all those things? Let me quickly round up for you so I can take it up from there. So he said, what we will do with all those things? I'm the slave. What is the happiness of slave? Wait till be the happiness of a prisoner where they look time. Wait till they look time. You get appointment. Where they go inside, you when you dey inside prison, they look time. Is that not a taboo? We must do away with all this pride. This one do this one, this one. No. These are the slave mentality we are trying to correct. You will come to social media shouting "Oh, Biafra," but you are still doing. You are pointing one finger at the Fulani Janjaweed, but the rest 4 fingers was pointing at you because you are full of what you are accusing your enemy for. You are full of it. So Okezeo, Ikpazu, and all those people, they make them just cross the lane. They know what is waiting for them. We are facing federal. We are facing a nation, not to talk of all those crap. Now, everybody, when they doubt IPOB capacity, they don't confirm now. He shot their liver. He do them, he shot them. They don't believe him. They sleep, they wake up again, they see the reality. Because when for shock them, you know good. I beg, make I live here to you, my brother.
Thank you very much. I was rudely kicked off by the internet. I know it's nothing for you. Oganamiro, I believe you wanted to say something. I saw you wanted to say something. You do like this, something small. So you keep it and you add it to what I want to tell you. Because what I want you to deliberate into is something very. In fact, this is what I really want you to talk about. Although, even Najita even shocked myself because I see the energy in him was like, bless. I don't consider to carry gun self. I don't consider. You know, I was saying something in my mind that I dey pay money for IPOB. I dey pay my monthly due. I dey do brokers. At least this is what every average IPOB are doing. If Fulani Janjaweed push me, so if I go carry gun, you know, good for our enemy. You know, good at all. Like as our brother Onajete was saying, we are living with you and you don't even know us. IPOB, ESN is like ghost. It's like ghost. We just look at you, this war. Like Maznan, they kind of say, if you not go join us, no problem, but park well. If you come across our lane, we go crush you. We they talk this and this is a joke, or you go use your life to serve one Nigeria. We they tell Nanamo and they get sense. Now if you say with the joke, now if you say with the joke, okay. Organamiro, in the previous broadcast made by our leader on the 1st of January 2021, he said a lot of things, but I will pick some little few ones. and I would like you to say something about it, how you feel or your take on it. I know you are a soldier, and if you are also pushed, we are all pushed, but they are still pushing, if you carry gun, better for our enemy, better for them. Evil saboteur in our midst, better for them. Cleansing. We will be doing a lot of cleansing in Biafra land. Yes, we will be doing a lot of cleansing in Biafra land. Everybody say, you're preaching violence, you're preaching violence. That's your own story. It's not going to last past 1 week. That one don't go because we go do them.
You don't start.
Okay, because I see they have said they go threatening like say, they are preaching violence, they are preaching violence, your more guy, you do your own, because even if it happen, you not go past 1 week, that one don't go. Story don't go. We'll do the one big past that one. You keep on complaining until one day somebody go use your life to complain. You understand me? So what I'm trying to say is that there will be a lot of cleansing in Biafra land. And saboteurs, in Soko will say Ovivier. All this one they walk up picky. Small baby saboteur, all of them. And there will be a lot of cleansing in Biafra land. We are not here to joke. A lot of prophecy have been going on. That Biafra is going. I will go into that one. I will go into that's our last point of topic today. A lot they say that there is going to be no war. Biafra will come. Okay, I love it too, but I'm just thinking. I'm not a prophet anyway. I'm just thinking. But our enemies and saboteurs, be careful of yourself, because you're not here to joke. We have spent millions and billions of naira and dollars in this struggle. A lot of blood have went into it, and you think that we are here joking. Okay, Namaro, please let me not take much of your time.
Yeah, thank you very much, my brother Idudu. And Onadite, thank you very much. I believe you finished everything, but let me just chip in a little bit of what I see about Okuwa Hawk. First of all, our people should understand that the Okuwa Hawk in Delta State, all of them, they are cultists. According to my research, all of them, they are Yemen. Why? Because Okuwa na Aye. So Okuwa na Aye. So you decide, that's why if you look Delta State today, the Okuwa na they choose people when they say they won't go. Like it's just like for Delta State, when they do that's why sometimes when I say Delta State, sometimes they irritate me. When I call people to say evil Isoko to community, I'll call them the shame. You understand? Even as Isoko be, Okuwa pick 2 people, and these 2 people that Okuwa pick, they are Ayes. So the people that Okuwa is using for a security, our people should first of all know all of them, they are cultists. And they belong to Okuwa cultists. But I will encourage those people, they should rethink. Why? Because the only thing when BC state fee give you is a courtesan. What about your children? You don't think about that. So that is for that. I just want to chip in so that Onadite will know that the people Okuwa created, and our people also should know that the people Okuwa created, all of them, they are cultists, and all of them, they are Aye cultists. So let me come to the question you asked me, Dudu. You know, I believe in violence. I so much believe in violence. Why? Because even the Bible says the kingdom of God suffereth violence, and the violent ones taking it by force. So if they said, I so much believe in violence. If I don't believe in violence, I don't know why even your so-called pastor today, your so-called bishop, is praying for his enemies to die. That means your so-called pastor, your so-called bishop, your so-called evangelist, any position they are in church, those people, when you believe in church, even you yourself, I don't know, if you don't believe in violence, that means you don't need to pray for your enemy to die. If you don't believe in violence, that means you don't need to pray for your enemy to die. See, I keep on saying it, and I will always say it. There is a task ahead, and that task is war, whether people believe it or not. Why? Because the war I'm talking about, we are already inside the war. We are already inside the war. I can't hear you.
Wait, you will continue again. In fact, I would like you to treat this topic very well, and I want your action, because, like you say, violent. We'll give them the violence, because even the kingdom of God was taken by violence. We have a caller, so we'll pick the caller. When it's done, please, you have to continue. Take your time. Caller, please, your name and where you are calling from.
Well, my name is Young Onofe. I'm calling from Deutschland. I'm from Igodo, Biafra land.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I've been seeing your video. I just see your face right now. I've been seeing your video. Thank you.
Oh, okay, yeah. You see, thank God you saw my video. I also said something like that concerning what is happening in Edo State.
Yeah.
You see, these are our
Speak to the microphone, please.
yes, this is our Biafra struggle. Is that what we need to understand about it is this: Biafra is already here, you know. It's something we don't need to worry ourselves that much, but we don't need to relent in our fighting. We need to continue doing this struggling and this fight in the right way, the way we're doing it right now. You see, these saboteurs we have in our land, these evil ones that are selling us out to the judge, they all will regret what they have been doing to us. They will regret very soon. Don't worry. Don't worry. By the time we hammer them, then we know that really, you know, before the reason why Nigeria government won Biafra, won that war against Biafra, is because, you know, they don't have a lot of friends that time, and many people does not really know what they want then. Those are our forefathers, our father to say. But today we now know what we want. We the people of Biafra. Today, people like you cannot come out and talk. Someone like me cannot come out and talk. The whole the youth are now ready to join the fight whenever the fight breaks out. Don't worry, we'll give them what that is what they want. We are ready for that. But this saga of certificates, my brother, I want to ask something. Let's be sincere here. This is one thing, bro, I don't understand that about those politicians we have in South and Southeast, which is Biafra land. These Nigerian politicians that are there as present. I don't know why they like fighting themselves. Because, for example, the person that was in that Imo state, for example, was the right person. But they are one people, and they fought and removed the person that's supposed to be protecting that land and bring what they call it, Fulani administrator. I think now they are trying to take him out of the throne. The same thing in Edo State. Obaseke and what they call him, Isaiah, thinking about they are fighting about forgery certificate according to them. Well, I want to ask this one: does Buhari have certificate? That one have? Does he even have a NEPA bill? Does he even have NEPA bill? To not talk of university certificate.
Very good question.
The man that is there, because I don't believe the man that is there is Buhari.
Jubri, but at least continue.
Yeah. Does the man over there, does he have any certificate? If that man is leading the zoo with NEPA bill, and people are not talking about it. In our land, those of them that are supposed to be doing the right thing, they are now fighting themselves about forgery certificate. Meanwhile, most of them have secondary school certificate. Commissioner of what IG of police transmission, he doesn't even have a secondary school certificate. The zoo president have no secondary school certificate, not to talk of university. But today, Obaseke, Izeyamu is fighting Obaseke as well because of university certificate. Meanwhile, their president have no secondary school certificate. You can see how we are playing now, how they are playing their useless zoo politics in our Biafra land. Very soon, we will purchase them out of that position. By the time Biafra comes, they will never smell any political seat in our new nation that will soon come. That is the truth. That is the very truth. Because the way they fight politics, the way they are fighting themselves is very, very wrong. Now, if you see this useless man, what they call Isaiah, I'm going to call him 2-in-1, imam and pastor. He's trying to take over the governor's seat so that he can bring in his caliphate children.
One minute.
Yeah, now it's finished. It will never happen. It will never happen. So for that reason, I thank every one of you. May God bless you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
And God bless all my Biafran brothers and sisters.
Thank you very much. Hold on. Don't go away. Yeah, I wanted to say something. Okay. Don't go away.
Okay, yeah.
Looking at you already, I can see that you are a Muslim.
No, I'm a Christian. I'm a
confirmed
Christian.
Okay, because of the necklace you are putting on, that's why I asked.
Well,
now,
if you look at that necklace, let me tell you, that necklace represents Africa. It said friends.
Okay.
Friends is written on it.
Okay, good and fine. I will continue with my statement. Thank you very much for calling. Caller from Igodo. Thank you very much. And it's also a comrade. Thank you. Yeah, that's one of our brother, a comrade from Igodo. He joined the Comrade family, and I've been seeing videos since about like a couple of weeks now, and he has been trying, and now he come up and is supporting what we are doing. What I wanted to say about the bid he was putting, I thought he was a Muslim, but what I wanted to say in essence is that if you are a Muslim, and because you are a Muslim, you think that you will not support Biafra, are you going to allow Fulani, who are your fellow Muslims, to be coming to be killing your people because you are a Muslim? No. For example, I'm a Christian right now. I'm Fulani are Christian. Because they are Christian, because they are my fellow Christian, I will allow them to come here and be killing Soko people because I'm into Christianity. No, it's not done. I'm sending this message to every, even Oduduwa Muslim out there, and every Biafra Muslim out there. After all, you have check your history from the one now. We have not even fight you for whether you are a Muslim or not. We've never fought you, and we don't even have time for those kind of things. We have more better to do. We have more better thing to do with our time than to fight you, whether you are a Muslim or whatever. So if you are a Muslim, you have to join the struggle of Oduduwa. If you are a Muslim, that does not stop you from joining the struggle of IPOB. Thank you very much. I'll say that one, and I will give the microphone again to our brother Ogenemairo concerning the cleansing in Biafra land. It is we are not here to come and pay to us. So, if you don't set, una go complain, oh IPOB, they are bringing violence. After 1 week, he go rain, he go. Yes, he go rain, he go, and that will go happen again because that people will they need violence. Thank you.
Yeah, my brother, thank you very much. You know, like what I was saying, the kingdom of God suffer violence, and the violent one taking it by force. Then let me first of all use the scripture for example, so that our people should get this clear, so that when I'm going deeper, so they will know what I'm talking about. First of all, if you look at the Bible very well, your pastor every day, this one, I use Brokite talk this one. Your pastor every day, they always they preach about David. Who was David? David was a man of violence. Who was Samson? Samson was a man of violence. Who was Joshua? Joshua was a man of violence. Who are those people? These people are a man of violence. Even the Israel, when be saying you a Biafra is praying for today. What are the Israelites doing? The Israelites, they are producing weapons. What are they using to defend their land? They are producing weapons to defend their land. And you are saying that we will not go into violence. That's why when people are saying that we will not go into violence, they are just they laugh. Then let me come back to history. The reason why we must go into violence before we take our freedom is this. Number one, before the British destroyed us, they came through violence. When the British came to our land, we fought British so many times. Remember, there's an history when Benin people, the Godomigodo today, presently Benin, when they just say, we be Benin kingdom, we be Benin kingdom. There was nothing like kingdom. We fought the British then. The burning of Aroshuku was the British. We fought the British with the burning of Aroshuku. When the British succeeded, when they created the zoo construction called Nigeria, we fought the British in Biafra War 96. With the war started in 96. Why? Because they started killing our people from the north. So you will not say this generation will not go for war. This generation, if it is war, we will go for war. We will go for war, and with this generation, we are ready for war. Why? Because the Bible said the kingdom of God suffers violence, and the violent ones are taking it by force. The violent, see, let me say something very important. There is a man in Delta State, in Isoko precise. Isoko Pikino, now they tell you so. He go me full and he come back. When he go me full and he come back, the only thing he could offer to his people was to build mosque. In Isoko land, the only thing he could offer is to build mosque in Isoko land. In Isoko land, the only thing to offer, and this thing, then he has an opportunity. You know when the Fulani, when they want to use you, they will give you everything you need. Then the Fulani gave him into a position in Ofagbe. I'm telling you, this place is Ofagbe, now they tell you so, brother. The Fulani gave him a little position in an office. Do you know that today, before they will employ you into that office, before you go work for that company, you must surely bow to Alam Kobara, or you must surely do this. I'm telling you about Isoko. Like, who are Isoko? The children of Chuko Kika Biama buying that for Alamajiri before they will become a position. Through their own person.
In their own land, though.
to their own land, through their own person. They use their own person. That's why we see we will go for war, whether they like it or not. We will go for war. Why? Because I keep on saying it. We will not keep our next generation into slavery. This country I'm living today, this country I'm living, Malta. I'm living in Malta. Malta is not up to Delta State. Delta State is bigger than Malta. Malta fought the British. They pay sacrifice today and benefiting for the sacrifice they pay. Why will I not pay sacrifice for my own generation? Why will I not pay sacrifice for my own generation? As small as this country is, they fought the British and they sent the British. And who are the Fulanis? How many there be? How many there be? We cannot continue living like a slave. So, and for those people that are sabotaging us, let me tell you the truth. You know, let me come to the Bible for this one. We only talked about mismultitude. The biggest problem on life is mismultitude. When you are mixed with outcasts, you know outcasts. Outcasts are those people that they are half Biafra, half Fulanese, or half any other place. Those are the people. If you check person like Okowa, forget say they bear the name Okowa. If you go and check in lineage, that's why people said Italy, they love racists. Italy don't love racists. I love them for that one. And when Biafra come, we are going to kill as Italy key to their own value this thing. If you get better an outcast, we will let Biafras know that this person is an outcast. Biafra stroke anywhere it came from. Biafra stroke anywhere it came from. Then if this is Biafra, we will let them know that this is pure Biafra. We will know that the male and the female, both of them are Biafra. It's not racist. It's for the safety of your land. It's for the safety of your land. Like my brother, like some of my brother in Igodo. How did Igodo destroy? Was it not through war? How did they install kingship in Igodo today? Was it not through war? How did they install kingship in this place today, Okwane? The useless man that have moved to Wari. Is it not true war? How did they include kingship in Agbo today? Is it not true war? So why will our people see that we will not go to war? Even the Bible they read. See, sometimes you know, God is too holy, but sometimes I will say, I say God not still too holy. Oh. You know why? Because God destroy also. God destroy. If God can destroy to restore his kingdom on earth, why will he not destroy also to restore our kingdom on earth? The British destroy us to create Nigeria. Our people should know that. The British destroy us after the burning of Aroshuku. After the burning of Aroshuku, then the British destroy us to create us. Why would we not destroy the Fulani to recreate ourselves? So when our people are saying that we will not go to war, we will not go to this, I feel that those people they don't really see what is ahead of them. Because first of all, whether we like it or not, we are already in war. It's because we have no hold gun. Now, because they will never hold gun, why? Because they are killing our mothers, they are killing our fathers. They starve us with poverty. We go to school at the end of the day, nothing. Biafras, they are traveling all over the world. What kind of business are they doing? Biafra have no home, back home. Let me use the word Nigeria. Nigeria, when they press say, yes, I'm proud to be Nigeria. You are living in another mass country. You cannot go back to Nigeria. You have no home in Nigeria. You have no home in another mass land. You have no home in so-called Nigeria. You have no home in another mass land. So if you are saying that we will not, yeah, unmute your mic. Unmute your mic.
Sorry, we have the caller again. Please, you continue when it's done. Caller, please, your name and where you are calling from.
Yes, my brother. Good evening from here. My name is Menugut. I'm calling from UK.
Right on.
Thank you, my brother. You do and other my brothers. I can't really pronounce your name very well. I appreciate you so much. I love the job that you guys are doing. I appreciate you so much, brothers. My brother, I want to ask one question. One question. How do we come across? How do we get here? this country called Nigeria. How on earth did we get it here?
If you ask us, who will go ask? Are you saying the question to me?
I think I have an answer to that question.
Okay, no matter want to answer the question, then you continue when it's done. Make it brief so that he will continue as a caller. Continue.
The reason why we get here is this.
No.
The thing. Should I continue?
Okay, continue. Okay, no matter will answer the question to the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry.
My brother, it tired me. You know why I say it tired me? It tired me in the sense we say, first of all, I want to go to this Fulani people. That is what, sometimes when I see the people, they sabotage the freedom of Biafra. The whole eastern region, anybody who I see they sabotage that, we come out for social media, they sabotage them, they call us names. It makes me go easy. Sometimes they make me like, I wish I did closer to that person. You see, this man, their forefather tell them, you know why sometimes I hear our people, like say our people, sometimes they do we really understand these Fulani people? A set of group where their forefather tell them something, and they still carry it out till now. Till today, me and you, these people still they carry this evil out. This new nation called Nigeria is the estate of their forefather. And they will do everything. They will kill to prevent, to hold it tight. And they will use the Middle Belt as willing fish, the South as a conquered territory, and the East, they will never allow us to control our destiny. They will never allow us to control our destiny. Now that's what they say to us. But are we not seeing it happening now? I can't ask people, say, why on earth do we have to go and beg these people for something belongs to us all the time? Why do we have to go and beg these people? Every time, if it's not election, if it's not any position, we need to go, first of all, change to Muslim. Go beg that for this circumstance, Philistine. We have to go back, we have to go kneel down. A whole watching again. You go kneel down for somebody where that one offense, that's why we said now abomination. And everything when their forefather tell them, and they carry them out. My brother, you see, these people open mouth say, it's on record, that the oil in Bayelsa belongs to Jigawa. The oil in Bayelsa belongs to Jigawa. But what I'm at the answer, this is all Eastern region, right? We are not dragging all these things with anybody, for Christ's sake. We are not dragging it with anybody, but we are asking them, why is it that you have to tell us what to do? That is what I ask you. Why is it that these people have to tell us what to do? Every time we have to kill, somebody has to sabotage his own brother. Somebody has to kill his own brother from the east to start Fulani. We have to kill our own people to start Fulani. For how long are we going to continue this type of rubbish? For how long our people have to kill their own brothers to start Fulani? That's one. Two. You see, brother, like my brother said, I believe in violence because the Bible says you self quote up because I quote people from what they their own Bible. It says suffer no witch to live. And the kingdom of violence, the kingdom of God, suffer violence. The violence one take it by force. But my problem is that instead of the old people when they preach that thing to tell their members, say this is what Bible says, they refuse to. They not go tell the people when they follow them exactly what Bible says. That is see our people they misbehave today. Why is it that these people we carry AK-47 for how many years? We see it, we overlook it, and now they use it to kill everybody. Everybody is watching Fulani with the AK-47. And they carry on with the Nama. Nobody talk all this white. We never know the agenda. And now they don't use them to the kill. And they see they kill, they rape people for their farm. They destroy families. They kidnap. As I'm talking to you now, 50 people have been kidnapped in Meduguri, in Damaturu. As I talk to you now, it's in I just don't just carry up. And they even look whether you know carry up.
Vanguard, Sahara is there.
Yeah, Sahara. I just want to carry up because I work as a fellow.
Okay.
And the UN aid worker is among them. Somebody Abubakar, UN aid worker is among them. Maybe that is why they released the news. 50 people were kidnapped today. Now, I'm asking myself, this is what I'm asking myself. How are we going to, because the war now has begun, how are we going to stand against these saboteurs in our land. Believe you me, this is what we should be. This is what we should be doing now. These saboteurs, we need to know their families, and we need to stop them.
Yeah, caller.
I'm telling you the gospel to my brother.
Caller, for the sake of time, I note your question. You asked one question, and which of course all are going to attend to that, and other comrades can also attend to that. You asked, how did we become Nigeria, and how did we even get here? Secondly, how do we deal with saboteurs? And that is one of the issues Organemari was deliberating on before you called in. And our leader said that we are going to do cleansing. If you don't know the meaning of cleansing, go and check your dictionary. We are going to do a serious cleansing. And if you like, shout, say, IPOB this, now like, after 1 week, that one that expire, we'll do that one again. You have not seen nothing. We'll give you what you want. If you want a full treatment, we'll give you a full treatment. Because I just round up with the next 1 minute so that we can.
Yes, my brother, I'm rounding up now. You see, the only thing the Fulani understand is fire by fire. Our leader have been warning them for a long time, but they didn't listen. The thing they understand now is AK-47 with AK-47. Even the bomb to bomb, that is what they understand. They will go back. Because these people, you know why these people keep us in bondage for a long time? Nobody have come to challenge the women's in maternity. And they carry AK-47, give their own people. They subdue us for all this while. But thank God now, we have our own. And it's fire by fire. That is the only thing.
Thank you very much.
And now we have to liberate ourselves. Whether they like it or not, we have to liberate ourselves. Thank you very much.
They don't have to like it. Thank you very much, Kola. You made a very wonderful contribution. Thank you very much for your calling. May God bless you. So that was a wonderful caller. Very wonderful caller. Like we say, we will give the Fulani their own Fulani treatment. If you like, be from Isoko, Okwane, Anyoma, Shekiri, Ijo, Ibibio, Igbo, talk rubbish. Now you sabi, IPOB, they are terrorists. Now today, now name of label us terrorists. You people label us terrorists, and we are still, advocating. We are still marching. We are still making protests. We are still making rallies in Biafra land. You still name us terrorists. So no, if you like, bring terrorist version 2. We are ready for you people. You not go past 1 week, you go rain, you go. We will give the full interest. When we do something, if they do capitalism, they are not bring violence. We will do a bigger violence. So I will know if you will remember the previous one, or you will talk about the present one. And if you talk about the present, we'll bring the fusion one, and then you will be tired. Organemaro, before I hand over the microphone to welcome our brother Olise, please round up your issue of cleansing, violence. If they bring violence, we'll give them back to defend our land. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, my brother. First of all, let me answer our caller. When he said, how did we get here? Yes, I will tell you how we get here we are today. First of all, we are not worshiping God. I keep on saying it. That is the reason why we are where we are today. The only reason why we are in this position today, the only reason why we are in this mess today is because we are not worshiping God. We are not worshiping the God that our ancestors worship. The people that came to destroy us, the British that came to fight us, the British that came to burn Aroshuku, the British that took us to America for slavery, these are the same British that give us Christianity. These are the same British that give us Christianity. So today we are saying that why are we here today? The only reason why we are here today is because we are not worshiping God. We are not worshiping God. If you want freedom, first of all, you need to go for that cleansing. Our people I'm not trying to go against any religion. I'm not trying to go, but I'm letting our people know that our people today, they are slaves. They are into slave Christianity. I would say they are into slave Christianity. They are into slave. Imagine the people that came to fight you. The people that born where your ancestors worship, the people that called you wish, the people that destroy you, they are still the same people that gave you Christianity. How do you expect that those people that gave you the rightful Christianity for you to worship? So to answer our caller, the only reason why we are here we are today is because we are not worshiping God. It's because, and I will encourage our people to go and read the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28. To go and read the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28. Why? Because, you see, as Mazina the Kalole said it, and I quote, I'm not fighting a physical fight. I'm fighting a spiritual fight. He's fighting deep in the, that's why when he's looking at saboteur today, he don't see them. Why? Because he's fighting a fight more than that fight. And we should be grateful that God sent somebody like Mazina Kalu. Just the same way God sent Moses, just the same way God sent Joshua. Why? Because it's God that chooses. When God chooses, it's different from when you choose God. That's why you can see that those people in our land today, they are preaching that the kingdom of God suffereth violence. The violent one taking it by force. Why is it that they could not give their church members an opportunity for them to take what they want by force? They are telling, let's pray for Nigeria. I believe on the first, they went. Many people go church, go pray now. Many people went to church to pray. But a prophecy that is going to be fulfilled very soon. The kingdom of God on earth is going to come. Thank you very much. Yes, my brother.
Yeah,
I do.
I think
Hand over. Only say if he do is not, I think we'll hand over the mic to Olise so that I can introduce himself.
Okay.
Then on Adite, you carry.
No problem. Yeah, I think you do this having a network problem. Only say you don't come back for there. You come there and say you freeze. Okay, Olise, over to you now. May you carry on.
Thank you, Oganamaro. You guys are doing a great job. I'm sorry to have come in this late, terribly late. That was because of the miscommunication and then my network issues too. I'm so sorry to be this late. Having said that, for the benefit of those who are just joining us, my name, as you can see on the screen, is Olise Donald. Olise Donald is from Anioma region of Biafra land. Precisely, I am from Okwane, Okwane Nation, Biafra land, where today is called Delta State. Sometimes when they want to do their deceiving, using the divide and rule tactics, they say we are Niger Delta South. Sometimes when they want to expose their stupidity, they call us the Delta Igbos, you know? And so I am telling you that Olise Donald is from Anioma region of Biafra land, because in Biafra land, every indigenous community will be free. Every indigenous community will test that freedom for which they had before the intrusion of the invaders and the colonialists. I tell you, Biafra is here with us, and there is no two ways about it. There is no doubt about it. Whatever is happening in Nigeria today, anything where they happen for that place, as it is, IBOB is setting the political agenda.
Olise, there's something you speak up, so they know they hear your voice. Now, no say Olise na big man. Now, one of our chairs, so money don't block your throat.
No, to be frank with you, I'm speaking as loud as I can. My device is having a little issue. I would, in a minute, try to change it. But if I'm coming out loud and clear, let me know now. Thank you very much, Comrade Genamaru and Onajite. And our amiable listeners, I am sorry if you couldn't hear me. I said, my name is Olise Donald. Olise Donald is from Anioma region of Biafra land, where today is called Delta State. And you know, sometimes when they are confused, they say we are Niger Delta. When they want to divide us, they say we are South-South. And you know, when they want to show their stupidity, they say we are Delta Igbos. My name, as you see on the screen, is Olise Donald. So having said that, I was going to talk about the topic we are discussing today, which I understand to be that the zoo is trying to bring in a Supreme Court judge again for the people of Igodo and the Bini people, when they call Edo State now. In fact, that place they call Edo State, some Ndokwa communities are also in Edo State. So what they are trying to do is to bring in for us a Supreme Court leader just like the Fulani always do, they will try all their best to cajole you to come and vote because they know that election is the only thing that is keeping Nigeria, the zoo, from becoming a completely failed state. In fact, Nigeria is considered to be a failed state in the international community, and we all know that. But then for it to become a completely failed state, other international communities to stop having any business, legitimate business done with the country, and to declare it a completely failed state, there need to be a total shutdown of the electoral process, because it is this electoral process that they use to cajole you into extending the lifespan of the already failed zoological republic called Nigeria. You might not understand now. You might think, what are they saying? But I tell you, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in his wisdom and the Directorate of State IPOB asked you not to vote when they declared a sit at home and asked the entire Biafra land during the last election. But what did they do? Most especially the saboteurs. Most times I don't like to call them saboteurs. They are just baby saboteurs. The main saboteurs were those who worked with the colonialists, were those who fought against Dim Odumegwu, the general, the field marshal, the first field marshal we have in Africa. So those were the saboteurs. What we have now are baby saboteurs. They are just servants of the Fulanese, in disguise as political leaders. That's what they are. They are inconsequential. But now, because what they are doing is delaying what we liberate our people, they are now going to be receiving what they did not expect, or what we have been warning them about. So talking about election in Nigeria is like trying to promote the dying day of Nigeria. Try to postpone it, I might say. So anybody talking about election in Nigeria should have learned his lessons that election in Nigeria does not count. That is why every time you do election in Nigeria, they say it's in the international community, they call it a sham election. Or where do you think that name sham election came from? It is because the zoo called Nigeria conducts nothing but sham election. Do you think what you have there is democracy? Do you think what you have around you? Look around you. There are some of you who say they go to school or they went to school and they are professors. They are not the ones saying there should be something they call true federalism, as if there is anything they call true federalism. Where in the world are they practicing true federalism? What is true federalism? Federalism is federalism anywhere in the world. If you are not practicing it, you are not practicing it. And so Nigeria said that we are practicing federalism, but we want true federalism. That is where they lie to you. That is where they confuse you. That is what they want you to be, a confused entity. A typical Nigerian is a confused man. Doesn't know his front from his left. Talk more of his back. So we are here to retrieve and reclaim our land. It is no longer a question of come today, come tomorrow. The zoo called Nigeria can never dictate to us what will happen. Forget all these local government elections where they plan for Delta states. We come to them. That is why coastal region need to stand up. And the time is now. I can't hear you, Dudu. If it's like you are saying something, but I can't hear you. I want to know if I'm coming out clear.
Yes, continue. You are coming out clear. Continue, proudly say.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ogenemaru. So what I'm saying is that the zoo called Nigeria have designed this whole thing to make sure that they keep us in perpetual servitude, which IBOB led by Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is standing against. But one thing is clear, the entire length and breadth of Biafra land, every indigenous nation in Biafra land will be given the opportunity to join this Biafra through a referendum, whether
Can someone hear me?
you like it or not. Of course, we cannot hear you. We cannot hear you.
Okay, sorry, brother Lisa. I'll be saying but it's not only that my network or my connection is the problem, not the network actually. A caller has been waiting, and you continue. Let him just air his view, and then you continue, Lisa. Thank you very much. So, caller, please, you can speak on.
Okay, my name is Mazi Iziji. I'm calling from London. I've been listening to your program. Four of you, I'm really proud of four of you. I am really proud. I am really proud of four of you. I don't really know how to express it because one of the problems we have in this struggle is people from Igodo. Few of them, because he's there, they pieces them into smaller groups, and it's like each group is fighting another group, each group is fighting another group. Well, what I want to contribute is that Nigeria, the people that are still fighting for one Nigeria will be killed by Nigeria, or they kill Nigeria to survive and make a meaningful and have a meaningful life. The problem most of them are facing is because they don't really know what their problem is. They keep complaining. I saw a video today about a young man that was butchered to death somewhere in Delta. And somebody came up on a program today and was trying to bring for people to call in to see how they can make security in Delta State better. I wrote a statement there. I said, well, from now to eternity, even if you go and bring the best security apparatus in the world and fix it in that Delta State or wherever this thing happened, it will still happen again, because your common enemy, our common enemy, is what? Nigeria, the existence of Nigeria. That's our common enemy. If all of us, the youths of Nigeria, or the youths that come out from that place, will come to realization that their common enemy is the existence of Nigeria, because Nigeria is a curse. You cannot live under a curse for 100 years since the North and the South was amalgamated. Until after 100 years, there is nothing to show for it. Now, you should know that, okay, we are not making progress. We've tried everything, the military, democracy, different leaders, they have come up and gone. And finally, where are we now? Like somebody said, how did we get here? We got here because of decades of the same thing, continuing the same system, going on, the same subjugation, the same Fulanese. And people should know these Fulanese, they are not indigenous people of Nigeria. They are visitors. They came from the Sahel, conquered the north, killed most of their northern leaders, and took over their land. So the same thing they want to do across Nigeria. Now they've in the process of conquering the Middle Belt. Now they have put their satellite towards the south, the southeast, southwest, south. So how are we going to come out of this problem? The consensus all of us should have is that our common enemy is Nigeria. We must do everything possible to make sure we kill Nigeria before Nigeria kills us. How are we going to do that? We thank God what our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is doing, and what IPOB and all of you now, you are what? Warriors. You are on front line trying to educate people, trying to open their brain for them to see the greater enemy. The greater enemy all of us are facing is Nigeria. We have to rise up to make sure that we destroy Nigeria. Somebody said violence. 1,000,000%. I support him. I agree. I agree, because people go to church. The pastor will tell them, no, the kingdom of God suffering violence, and the violence take it by force. but they cannot teach them how do you apply this violence the Bible is talking about. They don't teach them, except the war. Most of you now, everybody is doing. You are there trying to educate them. Now you have to rise up. For a revolution, you have to rise up. Even if it means carry arms to defend yourself, to fight, until we end this thing called Nigeria that the British people inflicted on us. If we are waiting for Britain to come and disintegrate Nigeria, no, they are not going to come. They have their own problem they are facing. Freedom is not given. Freedom is what? Taken. That's why wherever you live in Germany, the people rose up at a time, they fought and took their freedom. I live here in the UK. They also fought at a time in their history, they rose up, fought and took their freedom. America, the only thing for the people that call themselves Nigeria will do to start living a meaningful life is to rise up and have a revolution to destroy Nigeria. Because Nigeria, since its creation, Nigeria is the only country the British colonized that they have not changed their name from the name colonial masters gave them. It's only Nigeria in the history of the world. So why should we be killing ourselves? Why should we keep quiet? The same people who ruled us 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 40 years ago, the same power is in their hand. They manipulate it to make all of us to live like slaves.
Caller, please
in our own land.
Caller, sorry, try to round up because of other callers. Please don't be offended, okay?
So, my brothers, I appreciate what you people are doing. You know, this is a time, all the saboteurs we have in the Biafra land, their days are numbered. That's how I will put it. Their days are numbered. 2021, we will start cleaning the house from the inside before going outside. That's how it is.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brothers, for giving
welcome.
me the opportunity to call in.
Yeah,
May God bless all of you.
Bless you too. Bless you too. Bless you too. That was a good caller from the UK. Today we have a lot of callers from UK. You know, the line have ever been open. We have a couple of callers today, and you know, if you have not called, it is up to you. And as we proceed, please, we don't have time. We don't have time on our time. We'll be closing shortly. Probably, I was not even expecting us to, stay long, but maybe in a couple of maybe 20 minutes or so, we'll be rounding up. So that if notice, please, if you are giving the microphone, please, would you try to try to manage our time, please. Brother Olisa, you were saying something. Please, I would like you to round up on that before we go into our last topic. And I want everybody, you have two minutes to talk on it. Then we'll make our closing remark and we close. If there are caller, we take it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, moderator Idudu, and my fellow comrade. I call you fellow soldier because in this battle for our life, we need every ally we can get. That is why, as an Ndokwa man, I would not be as foolish as to forget that the Urobo and the Soko and the Jaw are my brothers, and that those from the Fulani enclaves are there bent to kill all of us, and that the unity I need is not that of the lip service, but that is shown through my actions and inactions. Like this, I'm telling our people back home, wherever you are, that right now it is it's no longer a matter of crying. You have cried enough. Biafra is here to rescue and save you. The only thing you have to do is to fall in line with what IBOB is doing, and then restore Biafra and see that your place will be liberated or not. Because I tell you solemnly that it is only Biafra that can liberate us from the grip of this colonial contraption called Nigeria. Make no mistakes about it. I'm an Ndokwa man, and I believe and subscribe to what IPOB is doing. As a matter of fact, I'm a principal officer in IBOB. So nobody should come to doubt, to lie to you that Biafra is for Igbo business, because those are uneducated illiterates who are continuing the divide and rule that has kept our people to this, on the ground to this day. But thank God for IBOB and Mazna and the Kano, because liberation is here and our people has grabbed it. So whatever they do, those handlers of Nigeria, those baby saboteurs, whatever they do, they only have one mission in mind: to keep the zoo together. Wherever they go and conduct their stupid election, they will go and swear the oath to keep the zoo together. And once the zoo called Nigeria is together, you will continue in perpetuity, you will continue in want and wholesome marginalization, which we have stood to say we will never agree to that. Over our dead body will that continue. So many of us who are doing this have given our life for the cause, and none of you should know that all we are doing is because of the love we have for our nation. And our nation can never remain subjugated, not when we are alive. You have to kill all of us to do that, but you cannot kill all of us, because if they can, they would have succeeded in the 1967 to 1970s war or genocide against our people. And as such, since they could not do that, we are now germinating like seeds. We are more like seeds now. You kill us and bury us thinking you have finished, but we are coming back for you. And when we are back, you will hear from us. The zoo called Nigeria is hearing from us. Now is the time for their handlers, especially those in Biafra land. We don't care about those serving the Fulani controlled British-created Zoological Republic of Nigeria. We don't care about them, but we care about whatever they do to obstruct the liberation of our people. That is why now, just like Mazen Nandukan in his New Year broadcast said, now it's time for us to answer them. Most of them, like what the last caller talked about, insecurity in the zoo, is no longer in news. I mean, it is no longer a hidden fact that the Nigerian state has failed in its primary responsibility of securing the lives and properties of its supposed citizens. So this is the reason why ESN is working tirelessly day and night all across the length and breadth of Biafra land to make sure that our land is protected, and we must give them support, total support.
Thank you very much.
Now, thank you.
Thank you very much, brother Olisa. You just nailed it. We have been saying it, and we are still saying it. If you won't support us, stay from our way. Keep clear from our way. We will, like a moving train, we will crush you. We will crush you. I don't talk. Why they talk and say, if you never get this mindset, make it get them as an IPOB. IPOB, they are doing like terrorists. Not between the name of terrorists. We are still here in Germany, in England, everywhere, France, America. Okay, self-defense is not a crime. If you complete finish other 1 week, that one go rain, go do another one again. And if you not do well, they go use you rain, go use you rain another week. Because some people, they are not lucky, they will be the one that they will use their need to be doing the raining, because they don't have sense. Meanwhile, before we take other call, our next topic, and that's our last topic, please, anybody is going to go around. I will take this topic. If you have something to say, you attach it to that topic and make it as brief. If it's too long, 3 minutes, please. Now we have a lot of prophet right now. I'm not trying to talk down on them. No, I love them for that. A lot of prophecy have been coming on. In fact, there's this young prophet that just spoke from Asaba. Okay, with his name already, I know that it's an Isoko man. I see organize something from Asaba. He said that they should let Biafra go. And if you know that you are not in the map of Biafra, the Biafran said that you are not in the map, please stay on your own, because God said that you should not stop them. God said that you should not stop them. Now, a lot of prophecy are coming in, and I love the prophecy that is coming in, concerning the restoration of Biafra, and a lot of prophecy have been so positive with a lot of vibe and energy. And I won't say much. Please, Onajite, the microphone back to you, so it will rotate down. That is, then we'll take our closing remark. If we have a caller, we'll pick it. We'll take maybe 1 or 2, then we'll close. Please, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Comrade Dudu. And I greet you, my brother, Mr. Donald. I greet you, Ogenemaru. Yeah, about prophecy or not prophecy, the issue is that either you like it or not, Biafra has come to stay, and Biafra must come. So the reason why we are trying to encourage all this prophecy or not prophet, because the last time we actually brought a prophet to this platform to speak, to clarify some stuff to our people about his prophecy, the prophecy that he said that God gave to him. And we thank God that he clarified some of them. And in fact, some of our people who are watching do not understand the reason why the man was here. He was not here to defend Nigeria or here to defend Biafra. You understand? He is here to speak as a very neutral body, and as we can see, he claims he is a Nigerian, and which means this person is not for us. He is even against us, because once you claim you are in Nigeria, means you are not with us, you are against us. So he is here to clarify himself. Why will your enemy tell you that you are better than him or her? It means something. Once your enemy can come to you and say to you that you are the best, it means something. So we call him here to clarify it, because we know that Nigeria is our enemy. And when prophecy are coming out, sometimes we do say, oh, why these people are not prophesying, why they are not seeing the good side, why they are not seeing the... But these people, God is not raising, in fact, let me call them grassroots prophets, above, to shame those evil ones, those ones that have seen themselves as as a big fish, or those that have seen themselves, the so-called big pastors. So God are raising this young prophet of God to shame those people, that as far you refuse to speak, these people will speak on my behalf, and it will come to pass. And that is what is going on in the zoo contraption called Nigeria today. So we understand all these things, and we're thanking God that the greatest prophet of all has already spoken, and everything he spoke about has come to pass. None. Because what I am seeing here now, I am seeing Biafra. So, sometimes people may say, oh, Biafra is not yet. We haven't had Biafra yet. But the way I reason, or should I say the way I felt daily, I feel that I am in Biafra. I am in Biafra land. I feel that Biafra is existing. I felt it every day, every now and then. So, comrade, I will use this opportunity to speak more than 2 minutes, because our moderator is not yet back. So when he came back, you people will speak for only 2 minutes, but me, I will speak for 4 or 5 minutes. So, so it is a very simple and a very clear issue here. Very simple and very clear. So what we are saying here is that those people, the prophet that are speaking today, God are using them to shame those who are unable, who some of them, maybe during their bracadabra, during their washing face, they saw it, but they refused to speak, because it's against their interest. Are you expecting somebody like what is this man, Adeboye? Are you expecting somebody like Adeboye to come and speak in favor of Biafra, when it's 80% of his investment, of 80% of Redeemed Christian of Church of God, Adeboye Business Center? The 80% of his investment is in the government of today. 80% of Adeboye investment is in the government of today. He invested everything, almost everything. I remember during the campaign, Adeboye, it is after they reached Buhari to power in 2014. The following year, Adeboye bought a private jet. Don't you think, Deep? Adeboye bought a private jet, which means what he invested in is paying him. The business is paying him for good. So I think the moderator is back. So prophecy or no prophecy, the prophecy that have been given by all these prophets was given to shame those who were unable to speak, or who refused to speak. So let me leave it here.
Unmute your mic, Idudu.
Yeah, we had a caller. Please, Oganamara, after the caller, you make your contribute concerning the prophecy. And please, I would like you to also attach your closing remark, please, because we're running on. Caller, please, your name and where you calling from.
Hello, my name is.
Are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Speak on.
Yes. Yes. My name is Okechukwu. I'm calling from London.
Right on.
Yeah. My gratitude to you guys.
Welcome.
You know, as I'm happy with what you guys are doing. I mean, starting from our number one, who made this unity, who has, in fact, tell us who we are, because we didn't know before him. But I give thanks to you guys. You guys are in our able leader. Carry on with your good work. I bless you all. May to work again. May keep all of you.
You say?
One by one.
You say?
Until what we are searching for is here with us.
You say?
Remember,
you say? You too.
Keep it up.
You say?
I'm proud of all you guys. I love you guys.
Thank you so much.
Carry on with your good work.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
All right, sir.
Yeah,
all right.
Bye. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna matter over to you, please. Sorry, I'm trying to compress you. You can take the mic, make your contribution, and add your closing remark, everything, because we just rolling and rounding up. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I wish you could give me the time where you say you give on detail for still happy, but man, I just cut and short. Yeah, first of all, let me say I see you, my sister, Omote Biafra, all he Biafra, I agree to for me. We here will say we love you so much, and we expect to see you next time when we are on air on broadcast. So concerning the prophecy, let me first of all say it's God that choose people, not people. See, I don't let them say if God call you, it is different for if you call God. You know, most of all those that deal, those general overseer that you are seeing, they call God, not be God call them. They call God. So somebody that call God is the one that will give God instruction. So how would they see when God did not call them? The ones that God have called, definitely God is the one to give them instruction. That is the reason why, sometimes when you are going towards this direction, we talk about Christianity. It's like you are pushing me towards Christianity. The foundation of Christianity has no vision. So if the foundation has no vision, how will they see when they are visualized? People that doesn't have vision. People that, see, I want to correct one quotation when we say our people, they get wrong. When we are talking about elders, elders doesn't mean those people that have green hair. What elders are those people that have sense of reason. Our people should take it. Elders are those people that have sense of reason. When they say, let's bow down to the elders, let's bow down. See, even the Bible said, it said, if there is any, let me use according to the Bible. It said, if there is any sick among you, let them call for the elders. Who are the elders? Those people that have tested the words. Those people that have the practical. I don't mean those people that have the full Bible on their head without the revelation. So when I'm talking, when we are talking about the vision, when it comes to Noah, when God chooses Noah and he wants to use Noah to save the world, what did the people say? See this albino. One of the reasons why they didn't believe Noah, because they saw that Noah was, let me use the word according to where we call it albino. Noah and albino. Noah not be person with Noah is no white. People say that maybe it's a white guy. No, Noah and albino. So people neglect Noah. At the end of the day, what happened? When the flood come, what happened? The flood took away the enemies. That is how it is also. The prophecy have been raising. They should let Biafra go, and they don't want Biafra to go. When the flood comes, the flood will take away all Biafra's enemy. Are you talking to me? Yeah. See, and to my closing remark is like this. According to the very words of Yeshua, that we all do call Jesus Christ today. If you study the book of Matthew very well, there's a particular place he said, He said, sell your garment and buy a sword. The Messiah, Yeshua, said it. He said, sell your garment and buy a sword. What am I telling you, Biafra? Sell your garment and buy a gun. Buy a gun and go for war. If Yeshua, the Messiah himself, could say, sell your garments and buy a sword.
Repeat that quotation again. I like this quotation. Repeat them again.
Yeah. If he can say, sell your garment and buy a sword, that means he's telling you that sell your garment, sell your Bible. Let me use the word sell your Bible when British give you. I may use the Bible money to buy gun. The Bible when British give you, the Bible when Roman Catholic give you, sell and is at a buy gun. Sell it and use it to buy gun. Why? Because inside that same Bible, see, if the British can sell the Bible that the Roman Catholic gave to them to buy weapon to fight other nations, why we Biafrans will not sell the same Bible when people they can't give us? May we just take buy gun, may we just take pursue the Fulani. So I'm using this opportunity, and this is my closing remark. Sell your Bible. This is not the time of prayer. Even the Bible said, action, faith without action is useless. Faith without action is useless. The only way your prayer will be answered is to sell your Bible. Use at a bygone. Use at a bygone. Thank you very much. I think I have to hand over to
my brother. Yeah, thank you very much, my brother. You see, cheating. What we just did here is the zoo style. I call it the zoo style. No, I just did the zoo style for you. The zoo style. That is what I did now. Let me quickly go to our brother Donald. Unmute yourself. Don't freeze again.
No. Thank you. I'm here. You know, sometimes the connection breaks, but then I'm still here. Thank you for having me again. My closing remark briefly would be that you should go and forget anything concerning zoo elections because it's a fraud. It is the only thing that is keeping you in perpetual servitude and poverty. Stop participating in anything called zoo elections, because the more you do that, the more you put yourself in a mess. That is why you see that they will allow you to do all you can, and then they will call results in Abuja. And when the result does not favor you and you protest, they might give you who you want, and then they go back to their Supreme Court where they have the Fulani as the Chief Justice, and then they give you another leader from that place. If the one you give to them is trying to represent your interests other than the interests of the Fulani and the zoo called Nigeria, they will destroy him with their courts, making the whole system to be rotten. An evidence that the whole system is bastardized. So I tell you, the only thing that can redeem us is Biafra. And on this platform, I say thank you very much for being here.
Thank you very much, my brother Donald. Let me too quickly give my closing remarks so that when our brother Idudu will come, we see we don't finish work already. So I will rather go with the word of Ogenemaru. Say, sell your Bible and get a gun. Yeah, that's so it be. Sell your wrapper, sell everything where you get. Use and buy gun. Go join men. They're not telling you, say, may go buy gun. May go they block people for highway. If you try and you just try and if I touch you, or you go buy gun, they can oppress your fellow oppressed people. Well, if you try and if ES and hand touch you, your body go tell you. So that's what it be. And I will still use this opportunity to quickly appreciate our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. We are appreciating you. And we are appreciating God, because only God, it is God that made this to happen. It is God that made this to happen. We are appreciating God because People like you, they said people like you come once in a century. And it has been long we have a great man like this in all centuries, in all past centuries, right from the days of Yeshua. So, and we thank God, we are thanking God that today we are having you. In fact, in my own generation, that is to say, my unborn generation, when they will come to this world, there will be, in fact, they will mock my statue in a place that no hand can touch. That yes, my father was among those who fought for this good life I'm living today. So we are using this opportunity to thank you, Mazen Amdekanu, and all the leadership of the DOS, of IPOB. We are appreciating you guys. And we say we don't want to see any saboteur among you again, because this time it not go funny. This 2021 is the year of cleansing. A year of cleansing. We must continue to clean the saboteur till they are gone forever. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I think this year is the year of selling your Bible. I still repeat, sell your Bible, bygone. This is the year of selling your Bible. Sell your Bible, may you bygone. This one, we are tired of putting on black and black. We don't want to put on black and black. Let our enemy continue put on the black and black.
That's so you do. That's so.
Let our enemy put on the black and black. We don't want to more anybody. So go and sell your Bible at bygone.
That's so it be.
Very much.
I don't know if go block I will. I dey talk him again.
So thank you today's program. I can say it was a nice one. We have a couple of callers and they make wonderful contribution. And my closing remark goes like this before we round up. Support the ESN. ESN, if you are on ground, you're listening. If you see our enemy, if they come to confront your own zone, you know what to do to them. Hold your weapon, hold your sword, hold your garment. Very strong. My message go to Obaseke. Obaseke, there's no reason whatsoever that you can leave the governorship position in Edo State. They don't even have any reason to hold you accountable when they cannot hold Buhari with same reason. Buhari doesn't have a certificate. Even when they went to all the court during this trial with Atiku, he did not even also provide his certificate, and they say that let him bow and go and sit in the position and rule over the zoo, and that was how it happened. So basically, you have to just tell them that if Buhari can stay, Jubri can stay in office without a certificate, you can also do the same. But if you say you won't be Oswald, that one on your own title. So I leave it there as we round up for the program. I don't know if Nigeria has something to say, then we take a national item. Please let us make it like just a first standard and we round up, or whatever music you want to play for us to round up, we round up. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yeah, we are done for today. And may God bless you all, fellow Biafrans. God bless you, fellow comrades. And you guys are here because we are here, and we are here because you guys are here. So we will continue pushing till we get Biafra. Let's listen to the national anthem, and we go with the national anthem in spirit. Thank you very much.
We shall